I don't feel like I can judge where it belongs.
Yeah.
You know, I do professional development. I hear what's out there. I have to measure that against what I see kids using it for. I guess the biggest worry I have is if I'm trying to train independent readers, writers, researchers, and thinkers. I'm training them to be independent. If they're over relying on this one tool and I can't stop them from it, then I guess I'd have to say, well, I did my best, but they opted for that.
Right.
Yeah. And that's no different than like 50 years ago. People were cheating. And like people said, like this one guy, he cheated his way through high school, and then he got into college, and then he cheated his way through college, and then he got into law school, and then he cheated his way through law school, and he became a famous attorney, and he had a car accident, and he had like a minor injury, but he went to the operating room, but the doctor who operated on was a doctor who cheated his way through medical school. So it's like this idea like karma's going to catch up with you. I mean, don't people sometimes get caught up in their schemes? You know, and you know, sometimes kids don't know what's good for them. I mean, kids have been copying forever, and we've been trying. I just feel like AI is a very powerful tool, but teachers can detect it. Now, how we get them, as we heard here, that some teachers are requiring kids write things out by hand. But there are like things, I can teach you to be a good writer. I can teach you to be a better reader. But you got to invest with me.
Yeah.
I need your time. I need your attention, right? So I need my students to give that, and they do. Like I have very few discipline. That's another thing I tell you is changing about schools. Discipline in schools is much better than yes. I don't see.
Why do you think?
I don't see fighting anymore. I mean, this school wasn't a huge fight school, but we'd see some fights around. You don't see fighting anymore. If there's fighting, maybe it takes place outside of school. There's like zero tolerance for that. I see kids being more respectful to each other. I see less name calling. I see acceptance for kids who are very different. You know, here's something.
I can see that.
Here's something I'll tell you that teachers, police officers, and nurses in public hospitals.
Okay.
I think what the three of us have in common is we see the whole range of humanity in the course of our working days. So for a lot of people like that have political debates about things like, say, transgender athletes or which bathroom should transgender people use. For most people, it's like a moot point. They don't know anybody like that. But I like see kids here that like they present as female, although like I think they're biologically male. Like we don't create a hostile, we don't like ostracize them as teachers, and the students don't either. Like back when I was a kid, there was a lot of name calling of kids. And I feel like people, at least the younger people, they're like a little bit more respectful than my generation was.
Wow.